Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. There's a little something for all you car fans, you self-proclaimed aficionados of old, beautiful vehicles. I've noticed a lot of people who watch my vlogs like to chime in on particular makes and models of vehicles. What kind of car is that, and what year do you think that is? It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo from beautiful Orange County, California. Walking the random streets of this random neighborhood. I don't even know where I am exactly. I've been walking for a while, thinking, recollecting, and coming up with a conclusion to what I should vlog about today. I thought I would have a intimate chat with you. I want to keep you informed on how the diet is going. Saturday morning, technically Friday night, the 60-day water challenge ends. I have not had anything other than water in my throat, down into my nether regions in the form of liquid for almost 60 days. Today is Wednesday. Happy hump day, by the way. Friday night will be the 60th day, so Saturday will technically be the 61st day, and I will be celebrating by drinking a Mountain Dew at some point on Saturday, which will be super fantastic. But for now, sticking to my guns, completing the water task that is at hand. And as you know, on Saturday morning I did a vlog about how I was going to do 7 days fasting, which means I wasn't going to eat anything, as well as doing the water diet. And I must confess, I cheated. Last night I had to break down and I had to take my health into consideration. And I actually ate a spinach salad with a few sliced carrots, some shreds of broccoli, some cauliflower mixed in there, and some fat-free ranch dressing. So I had a small salad, spinach salad, not iceberg lettuce, because spinach has nutrients, the carrots have nutrients, and the cauliflower has nutrients, and the broccoli has nutrients. And it wasn't that I was hungry, it was that my body was saying, feed me, feed me. I did a lot of research on the 7-day fast, and there are more people who are against a 7-day fast than there are more people that are against a 3-day fast. And since I had not eaten since Friday night, and I ate Tuesday night, that means I went 1, 2, 3, 4, over 4 days without eating. I did not make it to my 7-day goal. However, I am continuing on till Saturday, so for the next 3 days I will be back on this fast. So I hit a little roadblock. I don't want to hide anything from anyone. When I make a promise to let you guys know on what I am doing on a daily basis or what my goals and accomplishments should be, I always feel like I should share any changes in that with you. The last couple days, Monday and Tuesday, I was feeling very, very tired. My shoulders were starting to hurt, my muscles starting to ache a little bit, and then when I would lay in bed at night, as I would lay there, I just felt a little weird feeling, other than my stomach was shrinking, which was awesome. But I felt just kind of weird and unusual. I was not hungry, let me reiterate that, because once you get past 2 days of not eating, the hunger pains kind of go away. So I was not hungry, which is very interesting, but I felt like I needed some kind of nourishment, and as soon as I ate, I got revived and excited and was not tired and lethargic. And it was weird because after like the 3rd into the 4th day of not eating anything, I started to get a little bit loopy, and I thought maybe I shouldn't be driving around, I shouldn't be going on adventures. Speaking of the AdamTheWoo channel, last night I uploaded a new adventure video that I did yesterday through some abandoned tunnels that ran along a California freeway. Just look on the AdamTheWoo channel, YouTube/AdamTheWoo, and check that out. I am in the darkest place in the history of existence. I am not even kidding. Watch that video, you will see how dark it is. It went on for about a mile or two. I kept walking and walking and walking. If my flashlight would have given out, I would not have been able to find my way out unless I hugged the wall and actually went along the side of the wall with all the cockroaches that were down there, the rats, the bats. That would have been absolutely terrifying. So when I was doing that yesterday, as I was walking through those corridors of dark tunnels, I thought, I am probably should not be walking this far with no food. I'm a little tired, and when you have no energy, you start to walk kind of all wobbly. You kind of feel like the town drunk, kind of like walking like this, which is not bad, but because I like to go out and adventure a lot, I figured I should probably get some nourishment in my bodies. And then I got to thinking as well, I have been doing this water diet for 57 days, is it now? 58 days? I don't even know how many days. Friday will be 60 days. Today's Wednesday. So this is day 58 in a row of drinking only water. I have not had any juice, any milk, any smoothies, any nutrients of that nature. So I think doing this 7-day fast was kind of harsh on my body because I was not doing anything other. I know a lot of people who do 7-day fast, a lot of times they will actually do smoothies or they will do juicing. I have not allowed myself anything other than water. So the combination of all that really started to take its toll on me. So I decided I was going to have a salad last night, and I feel like I have eaten a steak sandwich with a potato on the side and a large basket of fries topped down with an ice cream sundae. That's how my body feels just by eating a small spinach salad, which is awesome. That's the way the body should feel. Energized, excited, full, just from eating one salad in the last 5 days. I feel that way, which means this whole fasting thing and this whole diet thing is really starting to work. I have lost a good portion of weight, which I will actually be sharing the weight loss that I have actually achieved on Saturday morning. Saturday morning's vlog will be a recollection of all my memories over this 60 days, as well as the weight loss total that I actually weighed. I started at 254.6 pounds. 254.6 at 6'3". I have lost a lot of weight. Does anyone have any guesses on how much weight I have lost yet? If you do, leave a comment down below, and we can actually figure out if your approximate guess is pretty similar to what Saturday's total will actually be. And I do think I will probably lose a pound or two before Saturday, because I am not planning on eating until Saturday morning and continuing the fast. Saturday, I'm looking forward to going and getting a huge bucket of pho, also pronounced pho. It's Vietnamese soup. It is one of my favorite meals, and I think it'll be very good for breaking a huge diet and breaking a fast, because there's no grease in it. It's basically just broth and noodles and other goodness stirred in, some thinly sliced chicken or beef, depending on what you prefer to actually eat. So that's basically what's going on with me, with the health. If you have any ideas about how much weight I have lost in my face and in my torso. By the way, check out this shirt. Now I am actually able to fit in this shirt. Two Sons Speed Shop. And does anyone know what movie this is actually referring to? I was actually sent this shirt a couple months ago, and it has not really fit right because I've been a little heavier than I should be. But now I can fit nice and snug in this shirt. Two Sons Speed Shop. Someone who watches my videos was kind enough to send me 2 shirts from, I think, their husband's t-shirt company. Two Sons. See if you can see. I don't know if you can see the back of the shirt. Maybe you can see the back there. I'm not sure if they have a website or not, but this is really cool. If you guys are watching this vlog and you actually sent me this t-shirt, please leave a comment down below about what your website link is, and the next time I will wear this shirt, I will actually promote your website. This is really cool. Anyone know what movie this is from? So we're just doing a random walk around neighborhood vlog, Orange County, California, talking about this fast that I am on, taking the little salad break last night from the fast. Still have not drank anything but water in the last 58 days. And here is a peanut. I have not even eaten a peanut this week. All I've had is that small salad. Thank you for everyone that chimes in on your opinions, comments, criticism, sometimes negative criticism, sometimes constructive criticisms about dieting. I really appreciate it. I do listen, and I read every comment down below. And if you have not noticed, I've been trying to chime in more on the comments left down below through YouTube as well, which also brings me to a week from tomorrow. 1 week from tomorrow, next Thursday morning, I will be back on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I will be a new user of Periscope. AdamTheWoo on Periscope. And this cat is very excited about periscoping with Adam. Who do you want to see periscope, cat? Who do you want to see periscope? All right, at first the cat was very excited and it was saying my name. Adam, Adam, Adam. And I thought I could make a clever joke by asking, who do you want to see periscoping on Periscope, the app for smartphones that just came out recently? And the cat ignored me. It did not feed into my clever joke of saying, who do you want to see Periscope? And then it replying, Adam, Adam. So thank you very much, cat, for making this Periscope subject of the vlog a complete fail. These houses are so awesome. This area of Orange County kind of reminds me of South Pasadena a little bit, which is where a lot of 80s movies were filmed. This has a very 80s feel to it. I love walking these streets. I have not actually walked down this particular street or this street or that street. I love to roam. He loves to run. He loves to run and run and run. And I love to walk and walk and walk and vlog and vlog and vlog. This brings me to a conundrum. The title that will probably be of this vlog will be about lost video SD card footage. Lost, that's what the title of this vlog is going to be. Whatever the day is, what is today? Today's Wednesday, but what day of the vlog is it in a row? So it will be TDW, which I have actually shortened the title of these DailyWoo vlogs. Instead of saying the DailyWoo and then in parentheses having the date is actually listed below the video, so I figured why take up the entire title space with actually posting what the date is when that's just basically reiterating it and actually gives me more room for the title. So now you've noticed the title of the DailyWoo vlogs are a lot longer. So that's why you will notice since 1051 days, that's changed a little bit. So now it will say TDW, standing for the DailyWoo, and then it'll have the episode number on this Wednesday morning, this hump day, as we walk around. Let's walk down here. Let's walk down this alley. So the title of this vlog will be Lost Video SD Card Footage, or something of that nature. Yesterday, in my vlog from Disneyland Fire Station, you will realize there were two things. The first thing is I actually misread the clock on the wall that said the clock was stuck at 2:36. I kept saying, oh, the clock is stuck at 2:36. The clock is stuck at 2:36. A lot of people left comments in that video saying, when did you learn to tell time? And I honestly do not know why. When I was filming it, I kept saying 2:36, 2:36, when clearly the clock says 2:31. So thank you for correcting me on that subject. By the way, look at this. Beware of dog. Beware of the dog. And look, the dog has actually ate part of the sign. The dog has ate part of the sign. The other thing in the vlog from yesterday is I mentioned the next main channel video would be from Disneyland. And as you know, earlier in this vlog, I actually talked about the abandoned tunnel that goes along the Southern California freeway, underneath the freeway for miles and miles, that I uploaded on the AdamTheWoo channel last night. And I filmed yesterday afternoon-ish, a little afternoon, 1 or 2 p.m., after I filmed my vlog from Disneyland. And why in that Disneyland video did I mention that my next channel video, next main channel video would actually be from Disneyland? The reason is because I filmed, there's another dog. right there in that window. Dogs everywhere. The reason I mentioned that there would be a new main channel video from Disneyland is because yesterday I got to Disneyland at 8 a.m. I started filming all the morning until about 11 a.m. and then I left. I was there about 3 hours or so. I filmed the vlog as I was leaving that was seen in yesterday's TheDailyWoo unedited vlog. The main channel footage that I filmed, I had a plethora of stuff, adventures, interviews at the park, fantastic footage. I got back to my home, put the SD card, pulled it out of my Canon T3i camera, pulled the SD card out, put it inside my laptop. My laptop started acting a little slow. I restarted my computer, and when I reopened the computer, as it restarted and actually refreshed itself from a good 1 minute of slumber, check the SD card, nothing on the SD card, completely image free. In fact, I pulled the SD card back out of my computer in my confusion, put it into my Canon T3i DSLR camera, went to review the footage thinking that maybe my computer had the issue. And I was disappointed to see that on the title screen of the LCD screen on the back of the camera said no image, nothing was on there. So I started to freak out. I thought all this morning's work, all this morning's main channel footage that I have filmed is actually now completely lost and gone. So I started doing some research about recovering SD card footage, and anyone that is out there that knows anything about recovering stuff, I would love to see your opinions about that as well. You could leave those comments down below. We'll have a little conversation back and forth about what your opinions are of this. I could not come up with a solution. Some of the problem-solving tips that I tried to actually follow is I downloaded some software that you can actually recover the footage off your memory card. The first thing I found was this one company. I downloaded the free, quote-unquote, free software. For about an hour, it processed this entire SD card, which on my end shows that it's completely empty. And it showed 280 files, which are way more than I filmed yesterday. So there's obviously a couple weeks of footage on that SD card, secretly hidden in the nether regions. And I got excited. I thought, okay, here's all this Disneyland footage that I'm planning on editing. Maybe I can take this off of this program. When it got to the end, and when it tried to import, of course, it wanted a code that I had to pay for. So I went online, I Googled a bunch of codes, free codes. None of them worked because a lot of companies will update their codes every couple months to keep people from using their stuff for free. So I had to pay $39.99, $40. I had to pay with my credit card online to get the code to use this footage. Success, right? Success. I now have the footage. After paying $40, this product actually worked, and it showed the 200-something files. So I imported all these products onto my desktop of my MacBook into a folder saying lost footage, opened them up. All they were audio files, completely black screen, and even the audio files were not up to par. So everything I filmed, all I could hear were the audio tracks and a very staticky breaks in the audio track. So it'd be me talking like this and then me. I was sad. So I actually went to 2 other sites. None of them wanted me to pay $99, which I completely said I'm not giving any more money to this task. Then I went and found another one, a way of doing it for free. So I figured out a free way of doing this. Unfortunately, I did not find the free way before I paid the $39.99. Long story short, the footage is gone. No footage. All the footage and the time and effort and the interviews, the things I filmed yesterday are completely gone. Like poof, poof, poof. That's the footage disappearing. Poof. Non-existent. Now, I am a little bummed about this. I'm a little saddened. But the good thing is, I can go refilm that because Disneyland still exists. It is not off limits. It is not some place I have to trudge through the woods for 5 hours to get. But it got me thinking how thankful I am that this did not happen in the past. It's the first time this has ever happened. And I kind of want to know, what is the solution to this? Is this a one-time error? Are there certain SD cards that are better than others? Why did this happen? Did it happen? For all you computer, super awesome computer nerd geeks out there that know way more than I do, I could use your help on this. Did it happen because I put the SD card in my computer and then my computer was running a little slow browsing the internet and I restarted my computer with the SD card in there? Could that have been the problem why I lost the footage? I don't want this to happen again. That being said, the video I put up on the AdamTheWoo channel, the crazy abandoned tunnel from yesterday from the freeway on YouTube/AdamTheWoo, that was actually filmed on the same SD card. So the SD card is working again for now, but do you think I should buy another SD card? A better SD card? What are your preferences and opinions on this subject? Look at this hummingbird. There's a bunch of hummingbirds over here. It flew off, but this yard is completely full of petunias. Just look at all these petunias. Petunias. And look at that hummingbird right there. They move really fast. If you do not have a keen eye, you cannot actually see the hummingbird. But look at that. There's some shoes that have been tossed up there on the power line. Now, I've heard a multiple amount of reasons on why shoes are thrown up on power lines. Some of them good, some of them bad, some of them kind of demented on the reasoning on why shoes are tossed up on power lines. I do not know the real reason or want to chime in on that because what I will say is probably not going to be factual. So, SD footage from yesterday completely gone, poofed off like a you-know-what in the wind, like they say in Shawshank Redemption. Well, what can you do? Like I was saying, I'm very thankful, very happy that this did not happen on some of my other videos. Imagine if, like, on the AdamTheWoo channel, some of the videos that a lot of people have found me through, imagine if that footage was lost when I got back to my laptop. For example, Six Flags New Orleans, the abandoned Six Flags. Imagine if I got back to my computer and the SD card was corrupt and I lost the footage. Imagine the 24-hour Disney day that you're spending 24 hours at Disney documenting the whole thing. The footage was corrupt. The Back to the Future filming locations that took me and Justin Scard 2 full days to film, and the Pee-wee's Big Adventure locations that took me 2 to 3 days nonstop of filming to accomplish, and hundreds of other videos. I think the main channel has 334 main channel edited adventure videos now. So imagine if a good percentage of those actually were deleted or corrupted on the SD card. That would be a complete bummer. So that's basically the topic of this vlog. Nothing super informative other than a little insight into my life with this new awesome Tucson Speed Shop shirt on, walking around random neighborhood. Should probably go back to my van now and go home and not sleep well, but read some comments about what you guys post after I upload this vlog. And then from then, I'll just still decide. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm flustered still. I'm a little annoyed by this SD problem, but I am thankful that it all worked out well and I filmed an adventure video yesterday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! That house is 100 years old. Happy birthday! I'm 100 years old. This house is 100 years old. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, but only if you subscribe. Check down below for my t-shirts, AdamTheWoo.spreadshirt.com. And I will see you guys mañana. Please subscribe. Please leave some comments about what we talked about. The salad break and the fast. The sabbatical 30 days with no social media is ending a week from tomorrow. Get excited about that. Periscope. Do you guys use Periscope? Let me know if you do. If you do, look up AdamTheWoo on Periscope. And what do you think about this SD card conundrum that I am having? All right. See ya.